welcome back to my channel. This is Real Time with Winbod. My name is Winbod. On today's episode, we'll be talking about the 200 police escorts who have been deployed to protect the MPs of Ghana. For those who are not aware of this developing issue, I'd like to give you a recap. But before the recap, I'd like to extend my deepest condolences to the family of the slain MP, Mr. Kwanta Hayford. I've been told he's a fine gentleman and his people really loved him. So my deepest condolences. Okay, so for those of you who haven't been following, Mr. Kwanta Hayford was the MP for the Mankesim area, who was shot dead on the 8th of October 2020 on his way home from a campaign trip by suspected armed robbers. Okay, so due to the murder, the MPs have requested or have put across their concerns that they should be given police escorts to protect them and their families. Now, as a citizen of Ghana, right, as an ordinary citizen, my question is, should these people be given police escorts? So we're talking about 200 police officers that have been deployed till the end of the year, and it doesn't end there. There will be another 800 to be deployed to protect their families. And my question is, where does that leave us as ordinary citizens? If these people are elected or were elected to serve us, and they are looking for protection to serve them, where does that leave us? Go back to the drawing board. The president is protected. The ministers are protected. Now the MPs are asking for protection. Sooner or later, the MCs and DCs are going to ask for protection. Then the assemblymen are going to ask for protection. That leaves us a particular category of people that are being protected. Let's call them the elite. What about we, the ordinary citizens? If they are protected, what happens to us? It means that when the elites are protected, they are okay, they are well, they are fine, they are good to go. Now, whatever is happening to we, the ordinary citizens, who will care? Who is going to care? Because they are not going through it, we are going through it. So once it doesn't hit them or it doesn't get to them, they wouldn't care. Okay, so now let's talk about the robberies that happens to the ordinary citizen. There have been a lot of robberies and a lot of murders that have happened in this country, even this year alone. I cannot start to give you a number of people who have been robbed. Students have been robbed, parents have been robbed, a number of people have been shot dead. But have they had any form of justice? For me, I don't think most of them have had any form of justice. But now that a few of the elite have been threatened, they are looking for armed security. Where does that leave us? It's my question again. Where does that leave us? You know, I feel like if our people were being served, if our people had jobs, if they that were elected were serving us, would we be going through this? The Prime Minister of Netherlands rides a bicycle to work when the weather favors him. Isn't that because they probably have institutions in place and security in place that he is able to ride a bicycle to work? I am not saying that no country has any form of crime, or there's a country that absolutely is void of any crime. There are crimes, there are robberies, there are, killings. But if your people have basic needs, if your people are being served the way they elected you to serve them, you wouldn't have a cause to be looking for armed protections for you and your family. You wouldn't have that cause. Now let's talk about the security agencies. Are they well equipped to fight for us when the need arises? Isn't that where the focus should be? Shouldn't we be focusing on building these agencies to protect us as a whole nation, not a particular category of people? You know, we need to ask questions. We shouldn't just sit as citizens and let them choose what should be done or what they need to be done, and it is done. Then they are building a particular standard, a particular kind of life that we will get to a stage where we would need, the ordinary citizens will now be begging to even live. If this should happen, other countries are going through that. Other countries are demonstrating, not for basic needs, but for their lives. Just to stay alive, they are demonstrating just to stay alive. Do we want to get to that position? Do we want to get there as a country? Should this happen, that is the same path we are headed. Now it's going to be some particular, already in education, some people who can afford it are giving their children the best of it. Healthcare, they are giving their kids and their families the best of it. But we, the ordinary citizens, can we even afford 3 square meals a day? For me, I personally think that resources should be diverted into building the security agencies rather than wasting it, excuse me to say, not to sound insensitive, rather than wasting it on these things. For me, I personally think that the security agencies should be resourced, well-resourced, to be able to protect all of us as a country, not a particular range or class of people. Because if this happens, the protection blankets all of us as a country, not a segregated few to be protected and the rest left to themselves. So at this point, I'm very happy that a security analyst like Adam Bona has come out to say that it is needless for them to be asking for this protection, or for this protection to, this escorts to be agreed on. You know, I'm just happy that he has come out clearly to say that, and is of the opinion that security agencies should be resourced rather than giving MPs escorts. For those who don't know who Adam Bona is, he is a renowned security analyst in Ghana. And not just Adam Bona, Adib Sani also said that bullion vans, even with their armed security, are being attacked in broad daylight. So just listen to this statement. They are really being attacked in broad daylight. So shouldn't the security agencies have more intelligence and resources to prevent these sort of crimes rather than giving armed escort to the MPs? I think that they are getting their priorities twisted, or a little bit, you know, shaken because they are a bit scared or a bit shaken by recent events. So let's just say that they are a bit shaken, but let's also speak their minds back, or their senses back. This is not the right way to go, in my opinion. I think that the security agencies should be equipped, well equipped, with intelligence in order to be steps ahead of criminals, rather than giving them armed security and exposing the rest of us to criminals. Security agencies should be equipped, should be resourced, well resourced, enough for them to protect us as a whole nation, not a segregated few. So that is my opinion. What is your opinion? What do you think about all this? Are you just living as a citizen in the country, a spectator? What is your opinion? Kindly leave a comment below, like and share this video. All too soon we have come to the end of it. I hope you do enjoy it. Thank you for watching.